Hi Sagittarius, the Awakened Dreamer here to give you your monthly money and career tarot reading for the month of February 2022. Thank you so much for joining me. And do keep in mind as we move forward with the reading, this is a general monthly read, so just take what resonates and don't stress over what doesn't, all right? But I did receive an overall message for you for your money and career situation, and the message was successful beyond measure, claiming your rewards. Successful beyond measure, claiming your rewards. Absolutely amazing. So let's aim on down and pull some cards. So let's begin and do some initial shuffling so we can pull the overall energies slash messages from the Soul's Journey deck. For my lovely Sagittarius for this upcoming month, February 2022, money and career. Wow, that's a lot. Guilt. This also came up in Aries. Don't you dare feel guilty for taking time to yourself. Don't feel guilty for not wanting to overwork yourself or for doing things right when someone else can't. Okay. But we also have self-esteem, love, adversity, discipline, and failure. Okay. These go together. So there is a true focus on your self-esteem this month. All right. You feel as if you're very tied into the other two readings when it comes to Aries and when it comes to Leo. This was in Aries, this was in Leo's. Anyways, you're feeling confident. There's a focus on your self-esteem. If it dips at a certain point in the month, allow yourself to bring it right back up, to feel good about oneself, to feel confident about all that you have within you. I constantly say within Sagittarius readings, your wisdom, your knowledge is needed. It's looked upon in a beautiful light. Don't forget that. And if you do, someone's going to be sent in by the divine to remind you to, I just heard, get it together. Please don't take that offensively. To just remember how much you have to offer, how your worth, your self-worth, if you will. Okay? Adversity and love. A focus on the challenges you've had to overcome or will have to overcome in the month when it comes to your finances or when it comes to your career. Somebody's being reminded of a struggle-filled past they had when it comes to their money or just trying to find the perfect job. And I do feel as if it reminds you of what you love, who you love. There's a focus to wrap yourself up with more of what makes you happy and feel that love and admiration in your life. If your day-to-day job isn't that, then you can't sort of wrap yourself up with it more than you need to, okay? Or push to take a step away from it if you can afford to do so. But it feels like there is one challenge you'll have financially that you're pushed to understand. You've overcome worse, okay? You've overcome worse, and it's a very King of Swords vibe to utilize your knowledge and wisdom to make the best out of what's at hand and just find a creative solution and move right along to focusing on your success. I just heard I achieved enough, I'm done, and I feel like for some of you, you are fed up with a job or ready to retire or simplify your life in a lot of ways, feeling as if you've accomplished enough in your lifetime. You may even find that other people in your midst, in your family, your friends, acquaintances, or even coworkers feel exactly the same about their own situation. It's this weird vibe throughout the month, Sagittarius, where you're feeling almost on the same wavelength as certain people you wouldn't expect to, where you just feel as if your paths are sort of aligned in a lot of ways. And I also heard right before a situation changes or comes to an end. With failure, I just feel like you're pushed to understand that it's okay to fail every once in a while. It's okay not to be perfect. It's okay not to have it all figured out. You put this immense amount of pressure on your own shoulders at times to have it all figured out for yourself and your loved ones, you know, who you feel you're guiding the way for at times, or just in certain ways. And it's okay to fail from time to time because it shows how real you are. It shows your true relatability. And I feel as if you were to never fail or make that, you never made that fully apparent to those you were helping or guiding the way for, they wouldn't trust what you have to say as much. It's just them almost reminding you or being reminded from the divine, from spirit in the universe in certain ways. You're expected to fail from time to time. It's part of life. It's part of learning. It's part of growing. if you didn't fail at times, or if you didn't wrap yourself up with situations or make choices that weren't perfect, how would you then notice or be able to recognize the right ones or the successes as much? But there's a need to discipline oneself when it comes to your mind, especially. For some of you, when it comes to working from home, or when it comes to sticking to a schedule, or when it comes to what you spend your money on. But also, I just feel as if you're trying to instill a level of discipline in other people, whether that means you lead the way at work, or you're just trying to help others with their money or work situation in your life, day-to-day life. But I also feel like you need to discipline oneself once again with your mind, your thoughts, how you utilize your knowledge and your wisdom to benefit your own life, not even just other people you're trying to assist or help in one way, shape, or form. Don't allow yourself to feel as if, don't allow those thoughts to get out of control to the point where you overthink certain small failures or slip ups. Okay? There could be a small bit of clumsy energy that you exude this month for one reason or another. I feel like you're just very tired. Wow, that was a lot. I'm going to put this one here. Bear with me. Okay, now we have all of those lined up. We're going to pull the main part of the reading, 6 tarot cards from the Light Seers deck. For my lovely Sages to continue money and career for February. Yeah, and if you come off a little bit awkward or a little bit nervous at times, understand that it's okay, it's natural, but also take a step back and ask yourself why. Does it have to do with other energies? Are you overworking yourself? Or are you just stressed? Is it because of your spiritual connection? It's going to be a multitude of things for somebody, or for some of you, but just understand that it's not all your fault. If it has to do with your thoughts and your habits, absolutely, those can be worked upon. Some self-reflecting to do, to say the least. Okay, we're going to pull the last one right from the top of the deck. Okay, interesting energy. The World at the bottom of the deck, as well as the 7 of Wands. A lot of people demanding a lot from you. You could find yourself feeling very overly serious, or just very exuding a level of strength this month. Okay, and passion for everything you talk about and wrap yourself up with. But it's a reminder throughout the month of February, your world is changing and developing in ways that people may not fully understand, because you don't share every little thing that takes place in your mind or behind the scenes or in your dreams. And allowing yourself to remember that if you do choose to wrap yourself up in a peaceful situation, or just sort of protect your energy when it comes to all that's coming at you, even when it's just simple people like your family, friends, or those kind of individuals wanting this or that from you, it's okay. Don't feel guilty. All right? Things are developing in the way they're meant to. Just trust that. Page of Pentacles. The beginning of the month is a time when you're thinking about financial investments. You're thinking about your money thoroughly. Feeling a little bit somber all the meanwhile, but why is that? It's because you're feeling as if you're not the most successful individual that you once thought you'd become. At times in the beginning of the month, asking yourself, is this all that I was meant to achieve in my lifetime? But then being pushed by Spirit and Universe to remember that you have your happily ever after if you adjust your perspective, or it's just around the corner. Feeling like you at times think you sort of failed or didn't succeed in the way you were meant to when it comes to achieving this 10 of Pentacles lifestyle. But it's just partially you being overworked, or just feeling drained in a lot of ways, being pushed to put that thought process to rest and understand that you're where you're meant to be at this point in your life. Divine timing is at play. There is a level of work you need to put forth towards your job, your career in general, your business if that pertains to you. But I just feel as if you're a little bit feisty all the meanwhile, ready to defend yourself, having that armor on, and just feeling like people are giving you a lot of reasons to expect the worst, or to want to take a step back and separate yourself from that level of work. Interesting. I just heard your online presence will improve if that pertains to you. Feeling very much in touch with your feminine side, but a bit feisty all the meanwhile. And just a focus on your emotions when it comes to your successes and your failures at this point, or up until this point. Eight of Cups. You're being pushed to walk towards happiness, more simplicity, what you're meant to experience moving forward. If that means retiring, if that means a new job or getting rid of a toxic one, then so be it. If that means simply just walking towards a level of peace and serenity and downtime and then making your way back to that same career situation, then so be it. But don't feel guilty. Don't feel as if you need to always be 100%, 110%, always needing to be that strong, overworked example. Understand that you taking care of yourself is an example in and of itself. You might even find that someone you are trying to guide the way for in certain ways is showing you the beauty of taking time for oneself and how the tables do churn. But with the Seven of Wands, I just feel, yep, once again, number 77 coming out. A lot is coming at you. It just feels like you're being reminded by the universe and spirit time and time again, especially in the middle of the first half of the month. You need to do what's right for you. You need to understand your health all the meanwhile. It feels like certain new strategies to improve your health are coming to be, and they're just opening your eyes to, feels like a whole new world, or just new ways of going about things. People noticing you. There's levels of success that take place when you step away to do what's right for you. And it's almost as if that in of itself is a reminder you don't need to overwork yourself 24/7. But it's also a reminder that you're meant to be noticed. People seeing you as somebody who's like either a little bit fed up or just saying, I'm going to prioritize myself. I will prioritize myself and my loved ones at this point. I'm not going to feel as if I owe my entire life to this job or this career choice or this business, even if it's something you do truly love at the end of the day. But you're being pushed throughout the entire month to ask yourself, do I truly love what I do? Feeling as if there is a underlying focus on things feeling a bit heavy, or you having just way too much on your plate. But let's be honest, Sag, at times you don't say no when you need to, or you add more onto your plate, even if it's not that same situation, and it makes things feel heavier. It could have been avoided. A month of growth, to say the least, but going back to the overall focus, the overall message, you are successful beyond measure this month, and you're claiming your rewards, even when you're not putting in that consistent effort that you feel like you have to time and time again put in or put forth. And so it's you just claiming the rewards for all the work and effort you've been putting in up until this point. I see, especially towards the beginning of the second half of the month, monetary gain for your work. It could be a bonus. It could be even just things like refunds in your account, stuff like that, seeing your work pay off and just feeling successful financially, to say the very least. Ace of Swords, once again. Overthinking will take place, but it just feels as if you're pushed to accept the new with two aces. Accept this new financial fresh start, this new investment. Accept this new simplistic start if that's what you desire. You will need to take care of others and then rely on them to take care of you down the line. So just understand that you are meant to feel good about yourself at this point in the month. Allow for your wisdom, your knowledge, your mindset that at times races to help you instead of hinder you. You know, you feeling as if at times your self-esteem dips a little bit and then push to believe in oneself and your success and your path once again, your life purpose. Don't feel guilty for needing assistance in one way, shape, or form to bring that self-esteem right back up. I do see Sun Sagittarius is wrapping up this first half of the month feeling a bit cocky. I do take that in the right light because I feel as if you will be feeling quite praised in a lot of ways. People will be complimenting you and you just at times letting it get to your head, and that is purposeful. Eat it up. All right, you deserve it. Four of Wands. I just heard all that you do for others, all that you sacrifice. Why wouldn't you accept or feel good about getting that praise and just feeling a bit cocky. I'm hearing like, you know, I know it all. Okay, I know it all. So be it. Four of Wands. The beginning of the second half of the month reminds you that things are falling into place. A true reason to celebrate a tower moment that took place recently or is meant to take place moving forward. You being like, hallelujah, the end is in sight, right? The light at the end of the tunnel, if you will. I feel like it will bring you more simplicity. Feeling as if there is an underlying focus on you feeling a bit heartbroken due to that situation or due to the ending coming to be. You may be shocked as to how emotional you feel because of the changes that are taking place, but you're being reminded with the second world that your world is changing, and it's not just yours, it's others you're wrapped up with and care for. I need to discipline oneself when it comes to how you view this situation or how you wrap things up, wanting to sort of tell people how it is. Very interesting. With the Chariot, you need to discipline yourself and keep moving towards what you deserve in one way, shape, or form, even if other people want to tune in with their opinions. It feels like almost roles are reversed, or you just are feeling like you're not the opinionated one in this situation at this point, and you're kind of getting a sense of how other people feel on the other end when you're usually more judgmental or very opinionated. If that doesn't resonate, so be it. Eight of Wands. A lot of messages come and go and you're feeling a bit defensive, okay? People wanting to tell you how to run your business or how to move forward or when to end a situation, but you needing to understand that you are in the driver's seat. You feeling like things are moving a bit quickly at this point as well. We do have the number 88, I'm just noticing. So 77 and 88, look up those angel number meanings. And I do feel like you are feeling a bit sort of once again having that guard up, that armor on, because things are moving so quickly. Feeling like you're running around trying to get errands accomplished, do this for other people, you know, fulfill these obligations, and feeling like your life is a bit of a whirlwind, but you're glowing for whatever reason. There is a level of emotion that's taking place due to your dreams or your spiritual connection or just stuff that you don't want to share with those around you, even your closest allies, is what I'm hearing. But with the Page of Wands, feeling a bit anxious all the meanwhile due to all that you have going on or all you're accepting or trying to accomplish. Just being aligned with the Eight of Cups, allow yourself to walk away from all of which for a hot second and understand that that's not helping you to feel the need to go, go, go at this point in the month. With the Page of Cups, you're spacing out towards the end, feeling like you need to escape to another world, or feeling as if you're thinking a lot about your ups and downs of your career and your financial situation, feeling like things never have been super simplistic. So be it. They're not meant to be. But I do feel as if you're thinking a lot about the heartbreak you've experienced within your career or within your finances. Or maybe it's more so you're thinking about someone else being a bit emotional, but you're very depleted. Okay, you're finishing up the month feeling like you don't have a lot left to give, and so therefore don't. Being side by side with love, it's a push to ask yourself, do you truly love what you do at this point when it comes to your career, or what you're wrapping yourself up with financially when it comes to investments? Also allow yourself to utilize your loved ones, the ones that care for you, want to give back to you, help you out, to help you heal. You know, swallow your pride and allow for them to help you in ways that will make this healing process speed up a bit. Feeling like this could be due to your spiritual connection, or you could find that it's just a very spiritually connected month in general, and at the very least towards the end of the month. All right, a month where you grow and change and develop, but understand things a little bit better moving forward, and you're pushed to be a little bit cocky and be this self-esteem filled individual as you're successful beyond measures. All right. As I struggle to say that, let's pull a Making Magic card or two for Sag. Spirit, heavenly assistance from your angels and guides. We were just talking about how it's going to be a very spiritually guided month. Goddess, healing feminine energy. Absolutely relevant to what we just spoke upon as well. I need to ground yourself with the Earth card. power symbol, cleanse, purify, and protect your physical body, as well as healing, and last but not least, achievement, win the award, accolade, or contract, as it is a very successful month for you. All right. So I hope this reading was truly helpful. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't done so already. I hope you have the most amazing month, and I'll see you next time. Bye, Sag.